I'm Markus Bornheim from Avaya, and I'm here with
Simon Hoberg from mcs-datalabs, working for the Emynos project.
And Evangelos Markakis from the Technological Educational Institute of Crete. I'm the technical manager of Emynos project, trying to integrate next generation emergency communication powered by end users through WebRTC technology. Also trying to figure out how the next SCNet, the end user, social media, try to do something about these hoax calls that a lot of PSAPs are taking. So this is some parts of what Emynos is trying to achieve. And today we had a very good session with Avaya, and we have a successful end call powered by an end user coming from a WebRTC, a browse web page.
here we go.
And
How are you?
achieving to call Avaya PSAP and try to make a video and audio call through.
Yes, and this worked quite well. So without having this tested before, we have a complete network infrastructure of an SNet in between your sending side and our receiving side.
Yeah.
So I think you're absolutely right. What we need to look for in emergency services is how do we open up the other channels, because today we only have a voice call, and citizens are changing behaviors, and having the internet as a platform in order to raise an emergency request is not that usual. So have you had other opportunities to showcase this and to test this before?
We came also in the previous plug test, but it's very nice because in the plug test you can work with the industry. That is hard, and you have the industry that is Avaya and the other big companies that are inside this plug test, and you have also the standardization committees. So you can work. Today we find a very good bug on the LIS, and we are reporting that. So it's good standardization activity and industry activity and interoperability between the research and the industry sectors.
So we're doing something in here which is not live in the field out there, but we are preparing all good to get this ready, and we have been seeing this as well. So of course we get insights from, if we look into the protocols, what is happening and what is not working, we also understand much more where we need to go. So I think that these are very, very important events to give everyone the opportunity to move forward and to propose a renovation of public safety and emergency services.
Yeah, actually, I mean, all the standards are there, right?
Yes.
But somebody has to implement them,
Yes.
and everything has to be integrated.
Yes.
So that's what we are working on here, right?
And the real question is, they say, come on, we have mobiles, and everywhere we have mobiles, but if you're in a basement stuck, now with just internet, you can open the browser and say, I'm in emergency, the basement is flooding or something like that. So this is something that new technology can support without using the mobile networks. And so the future is there. We know some use cases, and this is a very good chance to validate them and see how they are working.
Have you had the chance to introduce your approach to PSAP organizations? So we are all based in technology, but you know, we need to get also the message out to the end receivers of emergency call, because I believe what I currently see is there's not as much attention, because very often people are not aware what we could do. So have you had the chance to showcase this to the end users as well?
Actually, we have 2 end users in the Emynos project.
Right.
So also part of the project is to test our implementation in their PSAPs.
Yeah.
So that's also part of the project. And that's the Austrian Red Cross and STS, which is managing the emergency calling infrastructure in Romania.
In Romania, okay.
The other very interesting entity is that we have a scenario with no telecommunication infrastructure that it's after a major event. We have TurkSat that will provide the connectivity through satellites, and see if we can pass all this information through the satellite network and have a live PSAP that can support it in an earthquake event or something like that.
Yes.
The nice thing is that this ETSI plug test is a very good chance for us to validate what we are building and report some standardization activities that are needed. And
absolutely, wonderful. Evangelos and Simon, thank you very much for
Thank you,
coming out in
Marcus.
this wonderful place today. I think we are in a lucky spot today.
Yeah.
It's great working with you, and hopefully to see you somewhere else next time as things progress.
Yes,
Thanks so
of course.
much.
Thank you, Marcus.